Sorry about the stop. I had to see if I could flip my light on, which I can't. Let's see. I was trying to look. One car garage. Obviously they have it full. There's a side door that leads you out to the side yard. They have some built-in storage here, which is nice, but then unless you have a compact car, it will eat up your garage space. They also have built-in shelving over here. Very nice sturdy shelving. There's a window out front. Where that ladder is, that's a window looking outside. As you can see, they got lots of stuff, which is typical. You don't want to see my garage. Okay. Going back inside, you have a closet underneath the stairs, which they have got some nice shelving in there, a couple pegs to hang things up, shoe bag. Trying to make the best use of the storage. And now we're gonna go upstairs. Stairs are carpeted. Upstairs you have some more, I think this is like a pergo flooring. You've got a scuttlebutt right here at almost the top of the steps. So we're going to turn to the left. You have a room over here. Now these rooms are bigger than the house that I just left. You've got 3 windows that overlook the street area. Closet is just about the same size as the one we just left. If anything, it might be 6 inches, 6 to 12 inches, a little bit wider, but virtually the same size. You do have popcorn ceilings upstairs. I will draw your attention to some discoloration right there. That could be from an old leak if they've recently had the roof replaced. And you can tell when there's popcorn, it's much more difficult to repaint and cover up those stains. We could find out easily enough if they've had a leak or what the age of the roof is. Coming out of the bedroom, turning to the left again, is another bedroom. This one has 1 window and it's got a king size bed in here, and that fits. Doesn't have a headboard, but that is a king size bed, and you still have a little bit of a walk space here. Looking back around, you have a double closet, which, let's open that up and just take a peek. Nice size closet here as far as for the room. Nice space. These custom, they're not custom, it's like a modular system you could buy at Lowe's or Home Depot, and you can see that's what they've done to maximize their space and storage. So I'm just kind of looking around the room. Alright, and coming out of that bathroom, we'll turn to the left again, And you have the hall bath, which is a very nice sized bath, nice wide countertop, undermount sink. It's one piece. It's a molded sink, undermount type look. The ceilings in here have been scraped, and you have the knockdown or plaster type ceiling. Got crown molding, which is nice. Newer toilet, nice big garden tub. That light fixture here is also an exhaust fan, so that's good. So leaving this room and traveling to the right of the stairs is where you find the master bedroom. And let's see. It turns off the fan. There's the light. It helps a little bit. So this room is huge compared to the other rooms. And if I'm not mistaken, this is directly over the garage. You have the same type of luxury vinyl floors. You have a TV mounted on the wall. This is a queen size bed. So the king size bed would easily fit here. And they have a film over the windows so that you can't easily see in, but it does let the light in. So just kind of panning around the room. Like I said, you can see this is a great space. You could even have, you know, if you had a baby, you could put a baby crib and set this area up as a little nursery if you wanted the baby in the same room with you. Could make it into a study area, a reading area. Really, it's flexible. It's a good space. And then here, this would be Cheyenne's closet, or Adrian's. No, Cheyenne's. You got his and hers. So again, they have done some of the shelving systems that you might find at Lowe's or Home Depot over here. And it looks like that's, I don't know if that's original shelving there or not, but it's nice sturdy shelving, not the wire shelving. So they've got it pretty well stacked in here. The little track lighting up there is nice. But you can also see they still have popcorn ceilings in this closet and in this master bedroom. So nice big fan. And then immediately beside the closet, you have the master bath. So you can tell this is an upgraded vanity. Again, undermounted sinks that are molded sinks. No, that's true. That's a true undermount. Sorry. True undermounted sink. It's big tub shower combination. Little window over the potty. It is an updated potty. It's kind of a dresser style vanity. Tile floors. Popcorn ceilings. There's a little bit of a stain or some chipping out of that popcorn ceiling, but nothing alarming. Did a pretty good job with the crown molding. She has her little dressing area set up here. Vanity area. So that's it for up here. Since I didn't turn on, well, I'll turn it off though. Turn off this bathroom light. It was left on, but we don't want to leave it on. My instructions said to turn everything off. So this is pretty much the house. All 3 bedrooms are upstairs. Living area is downstairs, except for the carpet as we came upstairs. You have laminated vinyl flooring upstairs, laminated flooring downstairs. Only carpet I see is on the staircase. So turn that one off. And this is pretty much it. So let's head back downstairs. You can see the rail. Could use a coat of paint. When you're comparing this house to the other houses that we've seen, this one is a nice home. I like the location as far as this one compared to the first Woodland Park house we saw. I like this location better. It's on the back side of the circle. So we'll go back out through here, going back through the dining area. I'm going to open up the back door. Let's see what we can see out back. So what I don't like about this, T111 siding. See this right here? This is what is the problem with this type of siding, and that's going to, right here, because it's got wood rot, that's going to be flagged on an appraisal and a home inspection. But your backyard needs some loving, mostly weeds. Nice big hole that the doggy's been working on. Some shingles, I don't like the look of that right there. That's not good to see. Oh goodness. Wood rot around the door jamb. So this has been definitely neglected for a while. That right there is going to be a big red flag from a termite report standpoint and an appraisal standpoint. Both of those would get written up. It does have a gutter here, but it's not totally functional. Side gate. You can see where there's algae growing on the side of it. Right there, you got some curling on this press board siding. The whole bottom half down here, that's an area of concern. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in, starting to still sprinkle. Door's locked. Okay. I am going to go ahead and prepare to exit. You're looking at everything down here one more time, so I make sure I've turned off the lights. So I'll turn off this light here in the bathroom. It is a cute downstairs bathroom. Hall light out. That took care of the breakfast nook area, I think. I turned off the kitchen area. And that turns off that one. So we're back to the living room. All lights are off down here, so I will say this concludes our tour. I'm sorry this one came in 2 parts, but trying to get out into the garage and find a light was my challenge there. I didn't find the light, but opening it up so you could see it just a little bit. I hope that helped. And I will upload these when I get home. You guys take care.